Okay. All right. So, hello, everyone. So, good evening or good morning, wherever you are in the world. So, I'm here today. I'm so excited for today's interview because we have an incredible guest with us. Her name is Sunita. But before we dive into Sunita, let me introduce myself first. So, my name is Glenda. I'm a mom of three, currently living in Alberta, Canada. I used to work in retail management, and when I moved here, I had to start from scratch. So, like many immigrants, I thought climbing the corporate ladder was the only way to build a better future. But deep down, I wanted more time with my family, more financial security, and the life where I wasn't just working to pay bills. So that's when I found this online business, and it completely changed my life. Actually, the lives of my family. So now I help other busy parents and hardworking professionals to build an online business that allows them to live life on their own terms and living the life they deserve. We all deserve, actually. So today we have an inspiring guest, Sunita Madan. So I'll just pull her up. There you go. Yeah, Sunita, welcome. And please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about you.
Sure. So, first of all, thanks, Linda, for having me on your page. It's a pleasure being here. Thank you so much. So, my name is Sunita Madan, and I live in Canada, Ontario. I am basically from India, and I am a mom of two, and I'm an IT professional. I am doing this business apart from my full time job, and I am in Canada from more than 10 years now. Uh,
Mm.
and I joined this business few months back, and I'm very happy to be here, and that I'm very glad I took this step. So this is in a nutshell about me.
All right. So thank you so much, Sunita. So now let's dive into more questions and get to know more about you. So my first question to you is most people in IT industry see their job as a secure one. So and wouldn't think about doing anything else. So what made you take this step, and what was the moment when you said, I need to do this business?
Yeah. So that's a very good question. So yes, people who are in IT, it is a secure job, but to be fact, in today's world, there is no job which is secure, right?
I
So
know.
there is always a risk in every job
Mhm.
where we
Correct.
do. But I am very happy with my job, and I don't have any complaints with my job. It's like more of a passion for me. I really enjoy doing what I'm doing. So yeah, the reasons that why I took this step, definitely I want to have a plan B. As I mentioned, in today's world we cannot predict anything, or we cannot take anything for granted, right? Anything can happen at
Correct.
any time. That's the
Mhm.
first. Second is the cost of living. So Ontario, the cost of living is going on increasing, right? With the mortgages and other stuff, it's becoming really, really, difficult. In spite of, even if you have a good, salary,
Yeah.
but if
Correct.
you want to plan, some vacations or something like that, you have to think double time. Like, oh, okay, it's like, because nowadays vacations are not cheap, right? So it's very expensive one. So, and I have growing kids. My daughter, she's going to get into university this fall.
Mm.
So the,
Wow.
yeah, so the expenses are going to increase, and I want to retire early, right? I don't want to work till 65 years of age. Here in Canada, as you know, the retirement is till 65. So though I love my job, but I would like to retire early, just to spend more time, meeting people, friends, vacations, travel, I know all that stuff. So that these are my whys. And I found this business which I was looking for a side hustle where it does not conflict with my current job, right?
Mm-hmm.
I being an IT professional, I had to be very careful, right? I don't want to do any other IT work in parallel because that will be conflict of interest. And secondly,
Mm-hmm.
I was looking something which I could do from home, right? So that I need not travel. Sometimes it might again conflict with my regular working hours of my full time job. So these were the things I was looking for, and a legitimate business, right? Legitimate, which
Correct.
is legal, right? So
Mm-hmm.
legal, which is not a scam, right? So these were my three things which I was looking for, right? Working from home, I could work from home. I shouldn't have conflict of interest, and at the same time, it should be legal. And the fourth, of course, a good opportunity to earn more income for my family, right? So these were my whys. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, thank you so much for that, Sunita. So actually, I can totally relate to that because my reason for starting this business was very personal too. So like I shared earlier that I want more than just paying bills and waiting for the paycheck. So I also want freedom. Okay, so let's dive into my second question to you. So, many professionals hesitate to start something new because they're afraid of like failing or they don't think they have time. So, did you ever like feel that way? How did you push like past those doubts?
So definitely yes, right? So anything you just start new, you will have your own
Mm-hmm.
doubts. There's no question about it. Even like I probably, if I want to recall my first day of my job, right, which is almost 20 years
Mm-hmm.
before. So I was skeptical at that point in time whether I'll be successful in this office, how the people will be, whether, though I had my education, I had done my master's in computers, but then too I had my own doubts, right? So very fair. Anything which you start new, you will have your doubts. No matter how confident you are about yourself, you will have your own fear of failing, right? That because we don't know what is the world expecting out of us, right? We don't know
Mm-hmm.
the new venture we are getting into. Very fair. So I also had the doubt here whether I can do this business. This is completely out of my comfort zone, right? Me coming
Mm-hmm.
from a different background. You and what's the second? Don't think they have time. So yes, so you have to make time, right? So if you are looking something more out of your life, right? Nothing comes.
Mm-hmm.
There are no free meals, right? So you have to
Right.
have some time dedicated. But what I like about this business is that you need not, in the beginning, it's up to you, right? But what I did is that I'm not spending 7 to 8 hours on this business. I don't have that much of time because I have my regular job. So I spend 2 to 3 hours. Sometimes I spend just half an hour in a day, right? Sometimes like weekends I spend more hours, right? Because it's a weekend, right? I have more time, so I make more of my what do you say, postings, messages ready during weekend. So then I put a scheduler so that I need not spend much time during weekdays. So you have to plan basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
So have a proper planning. With a proper
Mm-hmm.
planning, you can definitely have ample time to do any extra work. And over a period of time, you will come out of your fear of failing also. And even if you fail, that's fine. Get up and redo it, right?
Mm-hmm.
World, no one has faced success without failing. So failure is I would say, a stepping stone for success. I have faced so many failures in my career that didn't stop me, right? So but I'm happy today wherever I am in my job, whatever position I'm holding. So there will be failures. We shouldn't expect that first step itself I am going to become very huge success. No. uh, every big businessman in this world has failed thousands of times. and then only he or she has become a successful business or a CEO or whatever they are in high level, position. So yeah, I think my answers are pretty long, but
No,
yeah.
yeah. Actually, I totally agree with you because when I started the business as well, I'm like, I'm an introvert, so I'm not, and I'm a new immigrant back in 2018 when I joined the business. So I was like intimidate, like talking to different, like, especially our business is so diversified, right? So different cultures. I'm not used to communicate that time with so much diversity. So yeah, it's really scary when you start something new, and of course failing is part of it. So
Yes.
they said that failure is really a part of success. You're not
So,
going to be successful if you like won't like have those bumps and struggles in order for you
yes.
to succeed, because all the successful people, they really like have felt how to be like super like down before they can like climb that success.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe Sunita, you want to say something, or maybe you have question for me?
Yeah, definitely. So I have a question for you, Glenda. So I know, you have joined this business from few years, right?
Mhm.
And if you can share, to the audience, your success story. And I also understand that you have quit your job because you're so successful in this business. So, and I'm so happy for you,
Thank you.
and though I love my job, I don't know whether I'll quit my job because I love what I'm doing. But definitely, I would also like to reach at that level that even if I have to quit my job, I shouldn't double think. I shouldn't rethink, right? Okay, shall I quit my job? I
For
shouldn't be
sure.
in an uncomfortable zone. So if you can share
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, so this business really changed my life personally, because I never thought that in a foreign country that I could like have my own business, build my own business, and be successful into it. So I'm so thankful that when I saw this business back in 2018, I'm working with my regular job, but only, and I juggled between like family, my job, and then like the same way that you're doing today. But I'm
Yeah.
so thankful that after 16 months of doing the business, that was back in 2020, I
Hmm.
decided to quit my regular job and do this business full time, because I saw the huge potential of this business, especially the earning potential, which is uncapped. So
Yeah.
unlike that, while we are like an employee, so our earnings like every like
Yeah.
second Friday or every 15th or the 30th, you are
Yeah.
receiving the same paycheck
Yeah.
unless you pick up a lot of overtimes, right?
Mm.
And then it goes to taxes, as we all know. So
Yeah.
that's why, as a new immigrant, I really like saw the potential, and working with I know that the company that we are working with is like 50 years in the industry. They're so stable, and we follow the same what they call this vision to help people. So which is like I love like helping people too. So and then with the integrity of our business, that really made me um made me realize and decide that this is the business that I want to grow with, and to be part, and the company that I want to be part of. That's why I really decided to quit my job and do this business full time. That's why I'm so grateful with this business opportunity, with this community that we have right now. That's why I'm so proud, and I'm showing this business or offering this business to everyone, because it really changed my life. So right
That's
now I don't have oh sorry, I don't need to wake up to an alarm clock, and
yeah.
I can spend time with my family 24/7. I'm able to be a present wife and a present mom, which is like a fulfilling, or it's such a rewarding like moment for a mom like us, or a parent like us.
Very true. And you are your own boss, as you mentioned, getting up to the morning alarms, it's a bit, I won't say irritating, right? You don't want to get up. And
Correct.
definitely, and of course, having so much of quality time with your family for your kids it's like,
Mm-hmm.
I would say that's the best gift, right? Which we can give to
Absolutely.
our children, because anyhow, after a certain period, like I said, my daughter, she's going to get into a university, and then she's busy with her life, right? And hardly we spend
Mm-hmm.
time, I don't know whether she'll be here or she'll be moving to residency or whatsoever.
Yeah.
We spend less time till 16, 17 years only the kids are with us, and then they are so busy with their own life, so it's very
Mm-hmm.
important that we can spend a quality time with them. So yeah, thank you so much for sharing it. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. And do
Oh,
you want to also say something to the audience, right? Who are skeptical, who are still thinking
mm-hmm.
whether I should join, I should not join, whether it is a
Mm-hmm.
scam. They have a lot of doubts, right? And
Yeah.
I can understand where they come from. But would you like to say
Mm-hmm.
something to such audiences, both for your audience, our audience, basically, right? So yeah.
Yeah. All right. So to everyone who are watching, if ever that you're like you want to do something for yourself, or if you want to do like want or actually if you want more like of your life, so we really it's really normal that we felt like the doubts or the skepticism that we have, because we are just human and we are just like careful for like for everything. But everything in life is a risk. So if you don't like take risk, you wouldn't know what will like the result would be, or if you're going to fail, or if you're going to succeed. What if you succeed and then you didn't take action, right? So um for me, when I started a business, I hold on to that faith. I took that faith, that leap of faith, because I know if like as someone can do it, why can I?
I
Why
agree.
can't I? So it's really doable. It's super. It's the main the you only need to bring yourself and do it. Do it anyway. If you don't have it, because you don't need to have an experience in order for you to do this business. All you need to do is bring yourself and put time on it every single day, 1 to 3 hours. Or if you're working like Sunita, sometimes she's putting 30 minutes a day. So it's really up to you, because if you don't try, you wouldn't know. Maybe
Yeah.
this is the opportunity that you've been waiting for. Okay. Yeah. So I hope I gave
Oh,
some advice
yeah.
to some.
Sure, yes. And I would just like to add one thing, right? So, and talking about the risk, right? Even for the
Mhm.
first step, I would say there is zero risk involved, because after all, all the people who are interested are just requested to share the email IDs so that they can watch a free
Yeah.
webinar, right? A complimentary.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think so there is any kind of a risk involved, because you are just sharing your email ID. And if you're satisfied with the first step, then you can proceed to the second step, right? So there is a zero risk involved, you know. And I don't think so any business is there, in this world, where at the first step there's a risk or zero investment needed.
Mm-hmm.
First step, I'm saying, of course, later on you would be required to invest, but by that time you will get the confidence, you will know what you're going to do, you will have so much visibility, about this business, and you can take a decision, right? And you can decide whether you want to do it or you don't want to do it. But for registering for the first step, I think it is zero risk. There's no reason for them to even think about, for to register for a complimentary webinar. Yeah. But thank you so
Yeah.
much for sharing, and thanks for giving me an opportunity to ask you a question. So that's so nice of you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you so much as well, Sunita, for sharing your inspiring stories. So it's proof that no matter how stable a job seems, there's always room to grow, dream bigger, and create more for your family. So, to every one of you who are watching or live, or we're going to catch the replay. So, you can drop your questions. If you have any questions, just drop it in the comments. And you can check our website as well if you want to check this business opportunity or do something for yourself, because the perfect time to do or create something for yourself is now. So just friend us on Facebook, or message us so we can help you get started. Okay.
For sure.
So, okay. So I think that will be it. Sunita, do you still want to share something before we wrap it up?
No, I think thanks for having me again, Glenda. It was pleasure,
Mhm.
having on your page. And just a request to the people, please go ahead and register for a complimentary webinar, either to Glenda's site or to my site, wherever you feel comfortable or where you feel more connected with. Right, we come
Mhm.
from part of this world, so you might have your own preferences. So yeah, but thank you again. Thank you so much, Glenda.
Yeah, okay. So that will be it for today. So God bless for everyone and have a good day. Bye.
Bye.